Okay, so get this. Imagine a hymn that was actually born from an act of thievery. A song so powerful, it's believed it can literally realign the stars themselves. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible story behind the Shiva Mahimna Stotra.
Like all great legends, this one kicks off with a really powerful act. We have a celestial musician, driven by pure devotion, who commits a crime that unexpectedly leads to something extraordinary. And this isn't just some cool backstory. It's the very soul of the hymn we're about to unpack.
So, that really is the big question, isn't it? How can a bunch of verses, written out of total desperation, supposedly have the power to wipe your slate clean, grant you blessings, and even realign your fate according to the stars? Well, let's find out.
All right, first up, let's get into the incredible origin story of the hymn. It's a legend that centers on a celestial musician named Pushpadanta.
So just picture this. Pushpadanta, he's the celestial being, and he uses his power of invisibility to sneak into a king's garden and steal the absolute best flowers for his favorite deity, Shiva. But his devotion leads him to make a huge mistake. He accidentally steps on some sacred offerings and bam, just like that, his powers are gone, he's exiled, powerless, stuck in a cave. But here's the thing, he doesn't curse his fate, no. Instead, he channels everything, all that despair, all that love, his entire being into composing this hymn. And it works. Shiva is so moved that he not only gives Pushpadanta his powers back, but declares that the hymn itself will be blessed for all time.
And get this is my favorite part. It's like a hidden signature. Pushpadanta was so clever, he actually wove his own name right into the 38th verse. It's a brilliant move, right? It basically turns the hymn into this self-contained legend, forever tying the art to the artist's amazing redemption story.
Okay, but the hymn's power isn't just about its cool origin story. It's a seriously profound spiritual tool, and it offers two totally different paths to connect with the divine.
And you can see that duality right here, which makes it work for pretty much everyone. On one side, you've got bhakti, this path of pure, heartfelt devotion. It's for people who want that personal connection with God through love. But then, on the other side, you've got Advaita Vedanta, which is this deep philosophical dive into the idea of a formless ultimate reality. So it speaks to the heart and the mind. That's a huge reason why it's stuck around for so long.
And we're not just talking theory here. This power is real. There are these incredible stories of spiritual masters, like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, who would literally enter a state of ecstatic trance, samadhi, just from reciting these verses. That's a powerful testament to its ability to, completely shift your consciousness.
All right, so we've covered the origin story and the philosophy, but for millions and millions of people, the real magic is in the practical, tangible benefits it's supposed to bring.
Yeah, the core belief is actually pretty simple. Because this hymn came from such a pure place, it's said to be dear to Shiva. So when you recite it, you're basically inviting in divine grace. It's like putting on a suit of spiritual armor that can wipe away negative karma or, sins.
And wow, the list of blessings is huge. Devotees chant it for all sorts of things: health, wealth, and protection, but also for the highest spiritual goal of moksha, ultimate liberation from the whole cycle of rebirth. It's kind of seen as this universal key to overcoming pretty much any challenge you can think of.
And the craziest part? All of that incredible power is packed into just 43 short verses. It's a potent reminder that, you don't need a massive book to find something profound. Every single verse is like a concentrated drop of spiritual energy. Now it gets even more interesting. Beyond those general blessings, the hymn has a super specific use, and this brings us to what might be its most fascinating application: its role as a powerful remedial tool in Vedic astrology.
So for anyone who's not familiar, Vedic astrology, or Jyotisha, is this ancient system that basically maps how planets affect our lives. And in this system, there's specific things you can do, remedies, to balance out tough cosmic energies. And guess what? The Shiva Mahimna Stotra is considered one of the absolute top-tier remedies.
You can see it right here just how specific these remedies get. It's actually a pretty logical system. For example, if you're dealing with the challenging energy of Saturn, the recommendation is to chant on Saturdays, which is Saturn's day. Want to boost the wisdom and good fortune that comes from Jupiter? You chant on a Thursday. It's all about creating harmony with these powerful cosmic forces.
And it goes even deeper than that. It's prescribed for some really complex astrological issues like Kal Sarp dosha, which is seen as a major block on your destiny, and Pitru dosha, which deals with clearing out ancestral karma. In situations like these, the hymn is seen as a heavy-duty tool for clearing out some pretty significant cosmic debts.
So, Think about it. From a thief's desperate prayer to a cosmic remedy, how has this one hymn managed to stick around and echo through thousands of years? Let's take a look at its incredible legacy.
I mean, this timeline really puts it in perspective. It starts in a cave, gets a stamp of approval from legendary saints, becomes a daily practice in temples and homes all over the world, and now it's inspiring millions through musical renditions and digital platforms. Its relevance has only grown.
When you boil it all down, the hymn's timeless appeal comes back to one powerful message: that the divine is infinite, way beyond what we can even imagine. But the simple, sincere power of devotion, that's strong enough to conquer any obstacle you face. Doesn't matter if you're a celestial being who lost your powers, or just someone trying to get through the challenges of modern life.
And that brings us right back to where we started, with a question about power. We've gone through the legend, the philosophy, the benefits, everything. The only question left is the one for you. What power might you unlock with it?